Okay, we just saw one of the all-time chokes, I thought, by the Buffalo Bills here. A game where it seemed like they really worked hard to lose. Give credit to Denver for, making the plays to win it. But let's talk about just the disaster by Buffalo here. So first, this play, which people hate when this happens, but, it's a penalty for a reason. So what Buffalo is doing is they're showing blitz. And you don't know if they're going to blitz or not. If you're Russell Wilson, they could be dropping back into coverage. But even if they are, you know that a deep shot is going to be available either way. And it actually is going to be. It's an all-out blitz here, which is kind of a bold call by Buffalo. Wilson takes a snap. He doesn't have time to make a decision. He's throwing it up to Jerry Jeudy, and the decision is absolutely a correct one. The throw, on the other hand, maybe not so much. I mean, if he puts this on the money, it's a touchdown, and you're good. You don't have to worry about a kicker missing an extra point or anything like that. I mean, you probably go for two. You're good. Wilson's throw is underthrown, and it ends up being a defensive pass interference. People hate the defensive pass interference on underthrown deep balls, but again, it's kind of one of those things where people always say, what are you supposed to do as a defender? What you're supposed to do is not get into this position to begin with. If you're not getting beat right here, you're not going to have this happen. I think some people don't fully realize how the pass interference rule works, but the way it works is you're allowed to make a play for the football. If you make contact going for the football, it's completely legal. Right here, Taron Johnson wasn't going towards the football. He was going away from the football. He really pushes Jeudy with two hands. It's as easy as a call you're going to get. If you don't like the rule, that's fine. But to me, in my opinion, Johnson did have time to adjust to this one, and the rule is the rule. So to me, that was a mistake by Johnson, which set up the Broncos in a good situation, but then they got kind of Denver Broncos with it a little. So Denver takes multiple knees, and Buffalo had 2 timeouts left, so they take both of their timeouts, which will create this situation. And to be honest, I don't know why Denver did this. I mean, you could have just, scrambled outside the pocket and thrown an incomplete pass 3 times and probably gotten 15 seconds off the clock. You would have probably kicked the field goal with around 15 to 10 seconds left, I would assume. Instead, they want to take more time off the clock, so they took 2 kneel downs, and now on 3rd down and 13 with no timeouts left, they're going to do this. They take a kneel down, which ended up being kind of a 200 IQ move, as, Buffalo has to scramble, Denver has to scramble to get everybody off the field, and Denver knew this was coming. Buffalo, they knew it was a possibility, but they didn't know this was coming, and because of that, not fully on the same page here, because that would set up this situation where, again, it is worth noting that when the ball was snapped, it was with about 8 seconds left, so there was still going to be time left either way, so I don't know why you do this if you're Denver. Why make it difficult for a field goal unit that's already been kind of shaky on the day? I do also have to say, pausing it right here, there is some pressure by this Buffalo, field goal block unit. So it isn't quite entirely fair to say if they just didn't have too many men on the field, then it wouldn't have, then the Bills would have won. Because who knows? Maybe that extra defender was the difference in, sort of messing up Will Lutz's, thought process and created the missed field goal. That being said, the field goal goes wide right. The Bills fans celebrate, and all of a sudden you hear Joe Buck say, but wait, there is a flag on the play. Too many men, which is just, it's a mistake that can't happen, which is kind of a weird ending to a game. But, I mean, really, a collapse by Buffalo. 4 turnovers. They even, on a big run, they fumbled it there as well. It just can't happen. Give credit to Will Lutz. I mean, he did rebound, and let's be honest, we all know this kick was going to be made, right? We've seen enough football that one, the first field goal misses, but there's a penalty that gives them a second attempt. That one always goes through. So give credit to Denver. Denver, 4-5, have beaten the Chiefs and the Bills, no getting around it. They're struggling right now.